I'm Dave Anderson, talking with Jeff and Kristi Hoffman of Black Hills Ammunition. In this segment, Jeff and Kristi talk about the Black Hills reputation for accuracy.
People often ask, how did you get the reputation for accuracy? How do you produce such accurate ammunition? So about once a year I'll get a call from a customer and he'll say, Jeff, I'm really angry, and at that point I'm concerned, so I get out my notepad and I'm really ready to take notes. And the story typically goes like this. I'm a hand loader, Jeff. I weigh all my cases, I trim them, I sort them by brand and weight, I uniform the primer pockets, I trickle charge my powder, I use custom bullets, I seat them specifically for my rifle, and after all that, I buy a box of your blue box remanufactured ammunition with mixed military head stamps, and it shoots as well as or in some cases better than my ammunition. I'm really angry with you, Jeff. How do you do that? We attribute that to buying good quality components, well suited to the task, and we test extensively to make sure that we're selecting the right ones, and then assemble them with a great deal of precision and care. Our machines don't run fast. The operators can sit there at that machine and monitor the machine just like they're driving your favorite car. They know every squeak and bump, and if something changes, they know it. The machines run slow enough so that as they're running, they're also carefully monitoring the quality of the ammunition.
With me here is AJ Neese. He's our production supervisor. He's going to explain to you a little bit on the mechanics of the machines that we use here.
This is the first station on the machine, and it is a case check. It checks to make sure that there is a piece of brass in the track. The next station is a case probe, and it checks for anything inside the case. These next two stations, this is a size die, the third station, and this die is blank. The next station is a flare punch, which puts a little bit of flare on the mouth of the case, so makes it easier to take a bullet. Our next three stations are blank since we're running new ammunition. Our powder is dropped in 3 different stages to keep it more consistent. And you have a powder check rod that checks the powder in the case. This is your bullet feeder. It goes through and seats the bullet into the case. This is the bullet check, and it checks to make sure that the bullet is on the case. We got the bullet seater, and then this next die makes sure that make sure nothing too long gets out. So we have a crimp die, and then just the brass weight to help the ammo fall out of the machine. These are new 55 soft point.
This is Jack Birmingham. He's our head of the ballistics lab here at Black Hills Ammunition.
We do testing every day for pressure and velocity for all our commercial line and our military line. We take a sample off every machine that's operating that day. The way we test for pressure is using piezoelectric transducers in standard SAMI pressure barrels. We have electronic equipment, a charge amp that picks up the pressure reading. We use an oscilloscope program that shows us a pressure curve. It's way more accurate that way. You can actually see what's happening. In the military trailer, it's a little bit more involved. We're required to record pressures in 3 positions on the pressure barrel. What I have here is it's called a 5.56 EPVAT barrel. This is what we do our military testing with. This is the 3 pressure positions that we test our pressure from. This is a conformal mid-case SAMI standard. This is the case mouth position, and this is the gas port position. This is a 20-inch barrel, and basically what this does is match up to a 20-inch barrel out of an M16.
In a nutshell, we assemble it carefully with components that we've tested and found to be the best for that particular purpose, and monitor quality extensively at every aspect. The inspection process is continual here.